Alright, different format. Same obnoxious deck. Upgrades that this archetype gets in Historic. You get better mana with Clifftop Retreat, Glacial, and Sulfur Falls. You get some Search for Azcantas. We're trying out a couple copies of Karn here as a thing that can generate tokens to down tick on, but also generate card advantage. We've got some timely reinforcements here in the sideboard for the aggressive matchups. We are still playing Omen in the main deck because this is guaranteed tokens, whereas Timely is not guaranteed tokens, and Omen of the Sun has utility alongside with Yorion. So I think in the aggro matchups you want this in addition to Omen, but I think starting with just Omen in the main is ideal. No, Beansy, I don't want to play a garbage card in my deck full of good cards. Play more good cards, you'll win more matches of Magic. Don't put bad cards in your deck to make your good cards better. Wargy, as always, I'd encourage you to make reasonable, useful card suggestions, so I'd please ask that you please stop asking me why not with regards to cards.
I have a plan.
Maze's End might be busted. Narrator, it was not busted. Oh, hey, look, my opponent lost the game. That's sweet. It's a good time. This is good stuff. For anybody wondering why I didn't attack for one, I didn't attack for one because it literally doesn't matter.
That's more like it.
My opponent discarded a Drakuseth, which makes me think maybe they're trying to do something cute with the Reanimator deck. So I'm going to put my lanterns in. Do I even want to put the lanterns in? Probably not. I'm going to swap 2 Shark Typhoons for 2 lanterns. Yeah, I mean, we could take it, we could kill it, like... Harder, better, faster, stronger, more than every hour after hour. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Are you the Hoglandian bad guy? I mean, you definitely are now that you submitted this deck. I think you could maybe be justifiable with the Nexus deck because it was more towards a brew for a little while. But this is just porting the best deck of Standard, so... Yep, Stream Decker looks current. Yeah, looks like Grixis Reanimator. Yeah, Crookage looked like he was playing some sweet things. Just playing like an Artifact Brew. How much is it to submit a deck? You can find full details on how deck submissions work on my website here. We just hold on to the Yorion for now. Why do I want to steal their fires? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, I'm just supposed to cycle this lantern. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to cycle the lantern. See, now I can steal that and fires, chat. Hey, Mari, thank you for the 38 months. Welcome back. I appreciate the support. Yeah, they knew about the agent. So, like, did they have a plan? Oh no! Please don't kill my creatures. How will I ever win the game after you kill my creatures, opponent? Oh no! Oh no! Mercy, opponent. Please don't kill my creatures. I'll make use of that later. It looks like the tournament did fill right back up. If you're someone who's interested in playing on Saturday, you should join the wait list in the Discord. There's a Google form on the wait list, so if more people drop between now and Saturday, which is very likely to happen, we'll fill in people off of there. We're also, believe it or not, Magic players are not good at meeting deadlines, so if we have people on the wait list come Saturday, waiting to get a spot in the tournament. We will be strictly enforcing the deck list submission deadline of 7 a.m. 2 hours before the tournament. And people that don't submit decks by the deadline will be bumped from the event for people on the wait list. So, we're going to do our best to make sure we have a full 256 competitors on Saturday.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Is everyone streaming every match or only on demand? You are only required to stream matches when we ask you to go live as a feature match. However, you can just go live in the general channel every round if you'd like. And after our feature matches are done, we'll pick extra people who are live to peek in on their matches. So if you want extra chances to be featured, you can just go live every round.
Might be a bad idea.
Yorion should have been 100 cards. Yorion should have been 100 cards. Yorion should have had Laturi's deck building requirement. This is so stupid. Let's just can we this card is the problem. Just in case there's anybody out there who doesn't get it, this card is the problem. Just for anybody out there that still doesn't get it, this card's the issue. Possibly this one too, but this card is the issue. They should probably shift delete this card in every format. Just get rid of it.
Don't worry, I got this.
All of the things that are normally good against decks like what we're playing get stopped by this flipping card.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Magic's a tough game, chat. Tough game. Low variance, a lot of skill. Do we want timely reinforcements? Their deck's like kind of aggressive, right? I feel like this probably isn't unreasonable. Am I proud of myself? I am. I am very proud of myself. Thank you very much. Instant speed timely. Oh. Oh.
I have been betrayed.
We should take down your tweet of this deck so no one sees it. Is it... If this deck ends up feeling too strong in this format, I wonder if there's a chance they ban in this format before they ban in Standard. I feel like there's different teams on these formats. There's a chance that that's the case. I'd like to cross my fingers at least. Yeah, Historic has a different format of banning cards. They suspend cards and then eventually ban them. Yeah, we'll see, Grapple. I definitely think it's too early to know for sure. I think this deck will almost assuredly be the fun Punisher, for lack of a better term. It's gonna be the thing that, like, takes everybody's brews and puts them in a tiny little box on the ground. Like, can the format remain diverse with the different aggressive decks and stuff like that? The actual decks that are reasonable. We've been playing against a lot of brews so far, and I definitely think the random brews people are coming up with are not very competitive against this deck. Things like Gruul, White Devotion. Can those aggro decks keep up with this will be the real question. Hey, MTG Edge, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. You're playing Esper, Doom Foretold, and conceding to Lukka. Hey, chat! They got me a Phyrexian Arena for Christmas. Thanks, opponent. Oh no, I don't have a second red mana. Wow, yikes. Never lucky. I guess I'll just Conquer's Death instead. And then I'll Yorion, blink my Conquer's Death and my 4 Omens, and we'll, like, try and scrape a win out of that game instead of getting an Agent of Treachery. I'm really sorry to everybody that's disappointed by the power level of my deck. I know it's a pretty big letdown. This is oh look, I get to play another one of these. Bomb to Red Stars, did I? Now I'm gonna check. You make me check. No, I bottomed to Justice Strike. Where is that? Take a 10-minute break. Get out of here. Bottom the Red Source. Bottom your Red Source. Red Source your bottom? I feel like there's an NSFW joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna explore it. I'm gonna let that one go, chat, okay? This stupid bot match thing, chat. It's a real tilter. Keep playing Magic, you'll make it to Mythic one day, you net decking jerk. Oh. I'd be pretty surprised if it's better than Omen of the Sun. Alright, chat, here we go. Here we go. How's the girl matchup feel? Harder, better, faster, stronger, more than every hour after hour. Girl is never over. I brewed a Lukka combo deck earlier that I realized if I take out the sweet stuff and put Agent in the deck, improved. Yep. We're dead, right? Because this has trample. If I chump here, I still take 5. I could have omened for Justice Strike to not be dead on board. Is worth noting there. Perhaps that was a line worth trying. What do you think of this? I have a tweet I'd like to share with the class. You should go like and retweet this one. Just, you know. I'm not saying you should, but no, I'm definitely saying you should. Justice Strike on Obliterator put Santis on the stack, yeah. Yep. For sure. BRB buying retweets from Fiverr. I think I'm bottoming both of these here. This will be a game where we get to see time the reinforcements flex here, hopefully. Until literally right now, I thought Lukka cast the creature from... Nope. No, it definitely does not. Your move, Yugi boy. Red Kreplin, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around.
No more games.
Do 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 do. Beep doo doo.
War surround me.
The reason why you're posting every other deck on Discord instead of all of them like normal, yeah, because I'm human and I make mistakes and I miss things. You know, I'm deleting the Stream Decks channel on Discord. There's a lot of stuff on the Discord server. People that want to follow my decks can follow me on Twitter.
My crusade isn't over.
Thoughts on Gen Con being canceled? It's the right thing to do.
Let's try this.
Well, the Twitter update's like a real-time feed. Or the channel is like a real-time feed. But, you know. If I Yorion now, does it give me enough value? Everything goes on my website after I play it. 100% of the things that I stream end up on my website, chat. This comes back under my control if I blink it, right? Oh, I can't blink it. It's a weird template. Sure. I just keep forgetting to post to Discord, Charizard, James. And, like, the Discord posting is redundant with my Twitter timeline. So. The Stream Decks channel in Discord was a holdover from when... I wasn't using Twitter myself. Or my wife was managing my Twitter. So, just largely unnecessary.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
For anybody out there that isn't ready to eat the rich yet, American billionaires have gained $434 billion during the pandemic. Just for anybody out there that is on the fence about eating the rich. But I'm going to be rich one day. Am I rich? No. No, I am not. I launder you all of Bezos. Yeah, shout outs to everybody who launders some of Bezos' money into my personal coffers. I wouldn't be here without all of you. Alright, turn 2 removal spell, turn 4 sweeper, turn 5 Yorion. Let's go. Let's go. Opponent mulligan. Do you love to see it, chat? No turn 2 play. Yep. I'm not putting in an untapped land for Justice Strike because their turn 3 play is probably Spellbreaker anyways. Something tells me Amazon doesn't actually pay Twitch for each Prime subscription. Amazon owns Twitch. Just so people understand where the dollars are coming from. Amazon owns Twitch. Has for a while now. That's why Amazon Prime has integration with Twitch. So basically you work for Bezos. Yeah, in a roundabout way. In a roundabout way. Don't we all? Don't we all? Yeah, they're one of the realities of the pandemic is this pandemic is very likely going to accelerate the Amazonification of the world. Amazon is going to expand and grow underneath what's going on in the world right now, and lots of smaller places are going to struggle and close. A lot of competition is going to be forced out. Yeah, I'm not technically an Amazon or Twitch employee. I'm a 1099 contractor. My job has no benefits. Neither do regular Amazon. That's true. That's true. And yeah, that's perfect. I could just say, just like every other Amazon job. I think Dinos is generally pretty okay in this format. Bob doesn't work for Bezos. He's firmly in Zuckerberg's pocket. Facebook owns a lot of the world, too. Isn't gets to be with Twitch chat a benefit? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Baffling End, timely reinforcements. Trim a little bit of the top, huh? This is what I did against Girl. Do it again. What are your thoughts on the new look of bordered cards? I think the new look of the bordered cards is kind of ugly, which is great because those bordered cards should be ugly. Plebeians shouldn't get big, beautiful, borderless cards like me, a whale. I've spent extra money to make my cards beautiful. Okie doke. I should keep the third land and bottom the Teferi here, probably. What was that about billionaire whales? All right. Clothis is pretty good till we bounce him.
I'm known by excellent timing. This might be a bad idea.
Do we think chat here collectively has $1 billion? Or we only like a there's like a 0% chance that chat collectively has $1 billion. $1 billion is like an unfathomable amount of money. Hello, oldest son. Are you an unfathomable amount of adorable? You're pretty adorable.
Hi!
It's good saying hi. What do you think? Do you think the internet's been good today?
Yeah.
The internet's been good today? He doesn't know you, internet. He thinks you've been good. Have you been good today?
Yeah.
You been a good listener for mom?
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh. He closes the door. We like him.
I know my responsibility.
We have to count everyone's liabilities as well as assets. We might be negative with student loan debt. Ain't that the sad reality?
Don't worry.
It's a good point. Are we the aggro deck now? Yes. 100%. Lariska, thank you for the third of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. You said I was safe in Historic for this. I never said that. In fact, I'm pretty sure my exact words are, this archetype's likely very competitive. Alright, we're on the draw. This is supposed to be the hard game where we're on the draw. Birth into Timely, probably going to make it a lot less hard. Actually, now we probably just go Baffling End here, right?
Daddy, I'm playing Minecraft with Jacob, and I'm in survival, and Jacob's not, because I don't want to be in survival mode.
You don't want to be in survival mode? Is mommy up there? Tell her to hit the plus button and go into your player settings. Sorry, navigating Minecraft chat. It's very see that was the other one. It's really easy to tell which curly-headed kid just ran out because if it was Declan, he didn't close the door. Hey, thanks, Herd. I appreciate the bits. Survival mode is tough. It's a hard knock life, chat. So this isn't accomplishing much, but I think we just want it as a blocker. You do realize when you blink the Baffling End, they get the 3/3 back, right? So blinking them doesn't accomplish anything? Katsu, I never use that word in a derogatory sense in my spaces. Thanks. Preferably don't do it anywhere, but definitely don't do it here. It isn't down there to ask you while I watch the stream for an answer much easier than typing messages to you. My wife's so smart, chat. She's great. Did you take him out of survival mode? What would you recommend as a semi-competitive deck to play in Standard events? Standard's rough right now. This deck. You should play this deck, but in Standard. It's like the only competitive deck at the moment. Can I borrow that bird? Thanks. So I think if they attack with all again, I'm going to trade birds off. And then I'm going to shatter next turn. Maybe I'm supposed to not chump with my agent so I can draw Teferi here. I really like the arena in Raid, Beansy, so it really wasn't that much of a grind for me. Escape room type board games, negative. I probably missed a point of damage. Yep. Okay, that makes Lukka a live draw. Dead in 3. They can't have Embercleave. They're playing the Collector as a companion. Alright. Can we peel? Can we peel? This does not save us, right? Only gains 2. Hey, the Riska. Thanks for the sub, Gifty. I appreciate that. You're fine, Verdash. Alright, let's see how we do against the Mono Reds, chat. Fill up, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. Thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Oh. I does like me some goblins, chat. Play my main deck. My main deck reinforcements here. Yeah, I'm really hoping some of these tribal strategies get fleshed out nicely with Jumpstart over the summer. Rude. Rude.
Now what?
I have 2 of these, so let's just do that now. That was a draw 4. That was, yep. Yep. Might be something to this ringleader card, chat. Might be something to this whole ringleader card.
Sorry I'm late.
I could bounce Omen. No, I get that regardless, right?
Thank me later.
That's fine. So I couldn't play Yorion this turn if I did that otherwise. Alright, and then I'll attack. Hey, chat, remember when they gave this Wrath of God a drawback? What if instead of being a drawback, my Wrath of God drew me a card and my opponent still just got wrathed? What if the game worked like that instead? Oh, I could have bounced Yorion. Ever. I don't care. It's gonna be okay. I wanted my Wrath to draw a card. All you people at home didn't want my Wrath to draw a card.
It's only a matter of time.
How do we play with our food here? Do we care if we take the ringleader? I think I just want their land, right? Pretty sure we just Stone Ring them. Now, the point of using the spacebar to go to the next phase is because I like to change off my hands. So we spread the carpal tunnel out evenly. And frequently, like, you go enough time in between game actions in Arena a lot. Oh, right, this transforms now. Oh, God, this transforms now. Oh, this is not okay. It just ain't right, chat. It just ain't right. Well, they have a fielder. I don't care. It's gonna be fine. We are currently at 20. Yep. Now, it is worth noting, maybe I was too aggressive with that last sweeper. It's possible I've been too aggressive with my sweepers this game. You know, it's funny. I almost cracked this to Scry, but then I thought to myself, what if I draw a Teferi? I would love to bounce this with a Teferi. They have 31 cards left in their deck. Yeah, now we get Yorion back, and Yorion will blink Omen and blink Omen. Oh no! Please don't attack my Teferi! How will I ever win the game without my powerful Planeswalker opponent? The arrows keep getting awkward and like stuck in the middle of the screen here. You see how it keeps like dragging to the middle of the screen regardless of where my mouse is? Oh no! Oh no! Whirly boy up in your base, shooting missiles in your face. Yeah, I'm glad we stole the castle. How many shatters are in my deck still? We're through 3 shatters. So yeah, so I set a stop on my main phase here. So that way we target Yorion. In response to this trigger, we cast Omen of the Sea. In response to this trigger, we'll cast Omen of the Sea. I mean, I just want both of these cards, right? Yeah, this comes in, +1/+1, blink fires, and all these omens. Justice Strike this. Conquer's Death this. No! Please don't kill my Sky Nomad. No! You know what I want to know? Why does this card not hit players, but what's it called hits players? Why does Zenith Flare hit players, but Volley Veteran does it? How playable would Goblins be if this card could dome your opponent? Cold Shoulder, thanks for the 21 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I feel like it's also worth discussing the fact that I made a pile of mistakes this game. Like, I've been super sloppy at multiple points. We might still lose this game. Yeah, we might still lose this game. If I played a little bit tighter, we'd be in a better spot. So we're going to start scrying for our last shatter here, I think. Yeah, we're super far behind on board. I don't have another sweeper in my deck. They're going to kill us before this Conqueror's Death does anything. If I block here, I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go to 4. Next turn I go up to 6 and have 3 blockers taking that. Actually, with the blockers, I should probably take the War Chief, right? And then, hey, chat, next turn, I get to get my Yorion back again. Oh, are they going to kill me? Am I dead? Do they have 2 removal spells? They have 2 removal spells, we're dead, right? No, they need 3. They need 3 removal spells. Nox Prox, thanks for the tier 2 resub. I appreciate the generosity for the 60 months of that. Welcome back. Another Chain Whirler. Yeah, Chain Whirler does it. It's not quite lethal. Is that lethal? Did they do it? Did they do it? The little goblins that could? Every single card, chat. If I had just spewed slightly less value at a critical point. Oh, no. Oh, no, they got us to negative. Is it exactly 0? It's exactly 0. It's exactly 0. All right, now I'm going to board in 4 timely reinforcements and just crush their little green creatures into the flipping dirt. Who's excited? Who's excited for 4 copies of timely reinforcements? What did they do, chat? What did they do? What did they do to the format? What? Oh no. Oh no. That was also a game where we like never drew a Lukka. That's just wild. I think there's probably 5 or 6 points in that game where I could have played tighter and been up a point of life. I almost feel like we should concede the match on principle. I feel like they deserve it. They definitely want it more than we do. I'm actually down on clock right now, too. We're down a minute on clock. Oh, Birth. Oh, yeah. Good luck, opponent. Good luck, Godspeed. Oh, look at that, chat. We're going to cast a Lukka on curve this game. You think that's going to be fun? We're going to cast a Lukka on curve this game? Opponents made no plays on the first 2 turns. We really need to draw. If we're not incredibly unlucky, we will draw fires. If we aren't incredibly unlucky, we will draw fires. They kept a 4 Rune Blaster hand. They better hope they kept a 4 Rune Blaster hand. That's their only hope. Their only hope is blasting us off red mana. If we don't get blasted off red mana here, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Survey says... It's not a Rune Blaster, chat. It's not a Rune Blaster, chat. Lumbering Falls, thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm going to take the land here, so this way I can Conquer's Death plus Justice Strike next turn. If I try and take the War Chief, they just sack it to the Skirt Prospector, so I'd like to ramp here, ideally. We're Yorioning next turn. Not guaranteed. They could kill Agent of Treachery here. The people that are planning out lines, like, there's a good chance Agent and or Lukka die this turn. Silly opponent. You activated my trap card. Gem Palm checks your number of goblins upon resolution. So me killing their goblin here in response because they got greedy means that my wall doesn't die. They should have attacked Lukka. Correct. Whee! The kids have fun with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We haven't actually formally learned to play yet, but I'll get to it at some point. What an engaging and stimulating game of Magic the Gathering my opponent and I played. Is it crazy to board out Teferi and board up these Baffling Ends? Is that nuts? I feel like having cheap spot removal is probably pretty key early. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot going on. I farmed through... I had someone send me a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bulk in addition to the structure decks I bought, but, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards have, like, a lot of words on them. I believe I've put together 2 starter-ish decks that have very little wording on them, that are mostly vanilla monsters and easy to understand trap cards that I'm going to teach them with at some point. This hand might just die. We'll see. It's a good pickup. JK, LOL, game won't be close. JK, LOL, game won't be close. Oh, is that a good draw, chat? Was that a good one? You could argue that this is timely, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna find Chain Whirler here. One can only assume. Do they have a third red source? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Prospector's technically a third red. Sure. Sure is. Sure is, chat. Sure is a red source. It's gonna flash this in, okay? Is that cool? Is it cool? And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this into an Agent of Treachery and take your land away. Because Agent of Treachery is allowed to take your land away. Is that cool? Can I borrow that? You didn't need that mountain, right? Thanks. Appreciate it. Hey, King Zebby. Thanks for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Good. Chat, is Nexus of Fate gonna be one of the good guys this weekend? I feel like there's a chance that Nexus of Fate might be one of the good guys this weekend. Every Nexus player in the audience is just like, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. This is my moment. This is my moment. I could have attacked for 2 here, chat, but you see if I attack, I'm reducing my opponent's life total as opposed to breaking their spirit and soul. We can be the hero. Thanks for the biddies. I don't know that I have it in me to keep playing this deck, chat. It's, yeah. Yep, it's real good. It's real good. Interested to see how this goes this weekend and what its win rate's like. 256 players is a good, decent sample size. It's not like Red Bull event sample size, but I assume some number of people will be playing this, and it's gonna be very reasonable. All right, I'm gonna hit a quick ad roll. We're not done with Historic for the day just yet. We are going to, after playing that, I'm going to make an executive decision, and we're actually not going to play Jeskai turns next. Let's play something else. I think I'm only doing one more deck today, and I would like to play something that has some new cards in it. So we're going to cast some Ulamogs. We'll play Jeskai turns tomorrow. We're going to play a bunch of Historic tomorrow, too. Let's cast some Ulamogs. Let's get our Timmy on, huh? All right, I'm going to hit an ad roll. When we get back, we're going to play some Field of the Dead featuring 4 copies of the Ceaseless Hunger. Be back soon.